do what we love. Risk the follow, we have felt it all come crashing down from far above. Stars are rising, countless worlds colliding, only one will take it all. Can we bring to fall the giants? Can we make the final call? We are the ones to ignite the darkened skies. The champions of the world that we defy. A soul ray of the few who rise up high, and we all fight at the last light.
Well, welcome back, guys, to the Welsh Esports League sponsored by Apprenticeships Wales. We are right back with the FIFA action. Today is where the FIFA matches are going to begin. We have some of the amazing teams and players alongside us. But before we head in, we also have a co-caster, Ruin Jerry, joining alongside. So, how are you feeling today? Many titles have begun, starting things off with Rocket League, Rainbow Six Siege, and many other esports games. But how could we miss on to FIFA? So, how are you feeling to be here?
Just ready and maybe prepared to see a lot of goals being done. Just want to see who all are on the pitch for the squads being playing today. We have a lot of best of threes as well. I think two best of threes will be seen in total. As of the schedule, and I think the first set of games will be Dragons versus Pit Ponies. Both of them having, I think, a good track record as well. Dragons, the player's name is Mario, and it is Serith Dennis for the side of Pit Ponies as well. And I just want to see again. I just want to see the players who will be getting out on the pitch today. I just want to cheer for them and see what
Yeah.
kind of goals will be scored. Maybe a scissor kick.
Exactly. And today is very important, day because it's eventually the start of the entire group phase. Now, this is the things are going to be very interesting. It's not like a double or single elimination or something. It's going to be a round robin format in the entire group. So it's going to be like a very week long overall, game for them. We'll be starting off this with the first week, where, as you mentioned, the first game is going to be from the start of the Dragons. And Pit Ponies are also going to be the one who will be competing against them in the very first game. Now, there are some sort of rules. You are going to get a 6 minute long half, and then you also, if it potentially goes towards a draw, which more or not often we do see, cause the competition level at time tends to be so close that it has to go all the way towards, like a draw. So that's where the golden goal is going to come in. And eventually, these all things are going to add up, rooting you down in a good position where all the teams are now in a group. So the matches being won is going to be considered as it will give you maximum number of rankings in the board. But for now, let's head over to the first match where the Dragons are all set to take down Pit Ponies. Pit Ponies, oh, both the teams going on for PSG. I think we'll see some great Neymar, Mbappe, and Messi frontline action.
Yo, though it did not work that well in real life, I think these players will be making it work for them. We have, again, the set of rules does imply that they need a 95 squad, and we are playing online friendlies as well. So I don't know. Let's see. Both teams will be having the same players. They will be having, I think, a different formation though.
Let's
Going
see.
for a bit of a change up in the formations. I think the front three will remain the same nonetheless. And Messi, Mbappe, and Neymar, all of them will be the front lines for both the teams. Like no matter what, I think it is one of the best squads out there to actually capitalize on. And I think PSG will be maybe the choice for most of the teams which will be participating for this tournament today.
Exactly, and one of those like things which additionally get added of is that you have to have an overall of 95 rating. So I think both teams going on with the same initial pick. Let's see what side of difference does it make. But it seems as if Team Dragons are really gonna change some of those formations. We're gonna have some of the low passes. You can't expect crosses to come in. So yeah, I mean that's pretty much of a planned stuff going on there from the side of the Dragons. But formations on your starts is everything at a place, but all comes down to as you play, like how are you going to be performing overall is something which is initially really required. Now, even though all the players have been rated at the 95, we still are seeing, some changes. So, like, I hope that
Yeah,
Dragons
there
is
are
all
like a lot
set.
of
Like,
small kind of stat changes for each player, and I really wanted to see Ramos getting out, though he is going to be on the bench for the beginning phase anyway, and the reserves slowly being traded. And I think we have the side of Dragons getting their roster set. I think we're just waiting on the other team to get it set as well before we head on to the match. It is going to be Dragons versus Pit Ponies. Again, for the people just tuning in, we are in our best of three. This is our first game in this tournament, and let's hope that it is a blast in these beginning phases.
exactly, because the first game, important for both of these players, not just because it's gonna give them a good start, but see, eventually, and the number of matches you win, no matter if it's 2-0 or 2-1, it is gonna be counted. Your goal difference is gonna be counted, in the entire overall standings. So let's see how it goes. For now, we are right here. If I'm not wrong, we are in the stadium of FSWC. So, like, yeah, let's see. The kickoff is going to begin, and it's going to begin from the side of none other than the Dragons. So, here we go. The match is going to get started. Neymar with the ball passes it back towards Fabian. Passes it down towards Solre. Some good mid position. No room for losing the possession. Crosses it on towards the wing. Mendes with the run. Passes it back towards Neymar. Mbappe with the ball. But finally, the defense is going to intercept it. And that was some good play coming in and starting off.
Yeah, but there is a good counter attack still going on. Solar passing it on to Mendes on the top wing. We have another Neymar having the ball, just going for the back pass again, and not able to find the through ball into the center, going towards the opposite side of the wing. We have Hakimi
Hakimi.
going in, maybe opportunity for a cross. He goes, he fakes, and he hits Mendes, going for a corner kick.
Well, Neymar with the corner goes on towards mid, but it's going to be intercepted. Well tried from the side of the Pit Ponies, but now they are with the counter run. Mbappe just going on for a solo run. Ah, that has to hurt because they had entirely the entire field. But nonetheless, Messi with the ball. Danilo passes it between the attackers now. Towards wing, it's going to be Mendes. Oh, some good skills around the ball, but the ball is still in the control of Neymar in a danger position, just one shot away. But what a defense coming in from the side of the Dragons, and that's going to be another corner kick. Neymar passing it on towards a Neymar. And there we go. Once again, ball is back with Messi. Some good skills, just one shot away. It's going to be. Oh, Messi back with the ball, and there comes the first goal. What a play from the side of Pit Ponies. They come up with the first goal, and this is the start you'd really be wanting if you're just starting off the tournament.
Yeah, and what a start it's been for the side. But now it's time for the counter attack. They are trying. Mbappe will be intercepted. but will be passing it back, going towards the side. Was that enough? No, it's not. Mendes will be passing it on to Verratti, who is inside the penalty box, but not able to keep his hold on to the ball. Messi still with the ball, will be passing it on to Danilo, going to Sola, going to Neymar, maybe to the bottom, not able to find the through ball. Messi again giving it to
Oh
Verratti,
wow,
finds it
that's
through onto
beautiful.
Mbappe, maybe
What?
finds it, but no. What a good goalkeeping.
Exactly. The keeper saves the day. And somehow Dragons have to still look for opportunity. That should have been the goal. That was such a great through pass, but nonetheless, Mendes back again towards these wings, but that's going to be intercepted. As now it's going to be Pit Ponies with the counter. Messi gets the ball back. Hakimi gives it through towards Messi, but potentially could have been an outside. But no, the ball is still in the
Oh,
play.
that's
Mbappe.
no, that's
Oh, they
enough.
call for an offside, and well, that's a kick right now, a free kick. And back is it's going to be Dragons with the run, trying to make sure that they get any attempt. Look at the keeper; is so ahead. Mendes could really go on with the pass and a goal, but Mbappe is with the ball and he misses it. The shot was not on target, and that's going to be a corner.
Yeah, just misses the right corner of the post and will be missing out on the counter as well. Mbappe is still having the ball, going for the run, but will be
Oh
losing it to
wow!
Mbappe itself. Neymar Jr. has the ball, will be going for the cross. Will be going for the through, will find Mbappe, nice pass, and the goalie is there
Oh.
just to get that hands on it. He will be defending it. No second time goal for you, says the goalkeeper.
Donnarumma plays it so well, especially from both the players right now. But 25 minutes is already over in the clock, just 20 minutes remaining. Messi with a law pass and just one shot away. It's Mbappe, passes it on, and that's another goal. Beauty, beauty, beauty at Pitponi with the second goal of the day. What a play by his side. That was so well outplayed from the keeper itself, and as well as, Pitponi's. He doesn't really misses these attempts, like out of four, he has three on target, two being a goal. Once again, looking for opportunities. It's Neymar on the wing trying to get the ball in the net, but passes it on. The keeper comes again, and Donnarumma is gonna get the second save of the day. The ball is back with the side of the Dragons. It's Mbappe, but he is gonna get intercepted from free reign.
Yeah,
Messi.
and again going
Oh,
for the attack though. They are still having the ball, goes for the
wow.
attack again. Mbappe will be finding the back of the net. That's the third goal going the way of the side of Pit Ponies. Hakimi and the Dragons still yet to find the back of the net. They are trying their best still in these back lines. Again, intercepted by Messi. Might be going for the through ball once again towards Mbappe. And no, it is intercepted. It is with Sanchez. Will be giving it to Messi. Going towards Mbappe once again. But a bit of tussle happening in the midfield. We have Sola again with the ball. Going for Neymar Jr. Will not be intercepted. Will be fouled. Going for a quick and Sola again giving to Mendes, back to Danilo, going back to Neymar. Has the opportunity for a cross, maybe going for the pass as well, but no. Hakimi will be intercepting it, going for a corner once again.
Neymar on a kick, a pretty close pass, but Fabian. He passes it back towards Messi, and there comes a good defensive play. And the ball looks quite in the favor of the Dragons. Just 8 minutes remaining for the clock to hit the halftime, and that would be the halftime whistle. But the danger is not yet over because Mbappe is right back. The Pit Ponies are so good with their possession, and this wing pass is going to be great. But the pass is now towards the
Oh,
center, and is it a penalty? Oh no, it could be potentially the first penalty of the day. Are we talking about the 4-0 scoreline here right now? It's Neymar. Penalty,
yeah.
keeper trying to just roll him. Let's see which direction does he go.
Left?
Oh,
No,
he
it goes
goes
right
for
in the
the
middle.
fake. And
Damn,
that's the
right in the
4-0 for the
middle.
side of Pit Ponies.
Yeah, before even the first half is over, we have a 4-0 score. There's 5 minutes remaining on the clock. And it's Dragons being aggressive, just pushing in. And Neymar not able to find the cross. Hakimi will be intercepting it very, very successfully. Going for the pass, maybe behind, but again intercepted. Fabian is there to take it, passing it to Hakimi, will be giving it back to Messi, back to Mbappe again, going back to Messi once again. He is not speedy enough to keep this up. He goes for, oh my god, he goes for the skill. He passes on to Fabian, who will be giving it to Mbappe, maybe finding the back of the net once again. A pass inside,
Ooh,
and Messi finds the back of the net. That is
Messi.
5-0 favoring side of Pit Ponies. We have our first half almost at the end, and it's a 5-0 score. 1 minute remaining before we come to an end of the half time. Passing it back, still in the midfield, going for the tussle once again. Mendes having the ball, will be giving it to Mbappe. Can Dragons find the back of the net before this half is over? But no, Hakimi puts an end to that aggression. Will be giving it back into Messi's hands, and that's the end of the first half.
Oh my god, this first half, it was a total domination. Pit Ponies, a 5 goal, and I mean, I don't know what to say about it because the Dragons, it's so difficult for them to even give a comeback on this, like they do have 45 minutes remaining, but given the position, the way it was being played from the side of Pit Ponies, and then coming up with 5 goal, out of which one was, eventually the penalty itself. So I mean, that looks like as if you are seeing Pit Ponies pretty much prepared for this entire season, and the Dragons. I mean, it's just the first half. It's going to be a rough start for him, but hopefully, he gives a setback because eventually, even if he loses this match, it's not the series which is going to be over. We're down to a BO3 series, so you might really want to read Pit Ponies right here at this point because he seems to be pretty good, with his
Yeah.
mechanical skills. And if you ask about, his skill overall, I think that's pretty much good. But now the kickoff is right back. The Dragons, let's see how it's good. It's a 5-0 start for them, but 45 minutes remaining. We can't expect anything at this point.
Yeah, and I feel like Dragons are facing the issue of Pit Ponies being a bit too aggressive. These through balls keep finding their
Oh, the
members
fake.
inside, and Mbappe goes for a very early kick and will find the goalkeeper's hands into a corner, which might be converted into a goal, but I don't think so. Messi just plays around with the ball, goes for the back pass into Hakimi, into Danilo, will be passing and intercepted. Verratti has it on his legs, goes for Sanchez, but Danilo again just there to intercept it on time. Messi will be passing it back to Sola. Going to Neymar, will be finding Mbappe, going for Messi again, goes for a through ball. Maybe, nope, Donnarumma is there to put an end to it. Another corner going the way of Pit Ponies. Neymar taking a shot, goes to Messi. On the outside corner of the box is Fabian, giving it back to Neymar again. Just playing with the ball. He is going to be skilling his
Oh,
way through
Neymar.
all these men. And oh my God, Marquinhos is there to put a stop to it. And Messi will be back with the ball, going towards the mid. Never mind.
That was some skill, but the ball is now right back with the side of Neymar. Still tries for the skills. I mean, he can really afford these misses. Eventually they are up with about like 5 goals. So yeah, it looks pretty much decent. Sanchez, go through ball onto the side of Mbappe, who fumbles this time. And you better not fumble because that's the only opportunity you get. But Messi with a good through ball, and there comes the chip.
Oh!
Ooh, Neymar, that's 100 on 100 in terms of attempt, but just misses it by an inch. If that would have been a goal, I think that would have been it for the side of the Dragons as well. But now, I believe Pit Ponies, they still have to maintain their lead. The ball is with the side of the Dragons, and Mendes could have went for a run, but he doesn't get one though. Fabian this time passes on towards Danilo, gets intercepted. Still keeping the ball in play. It's going to be Neymar. A great through onto the side of Mbappe. Mbappe just needs to defeat one defender. There comes the shot, but then Aroma is going to take his on his hands, and he is going to give no chance to Dragon even to get towards the first goal.
Yeah, and it has been a pretty aggressive game again so far, and just one yellow card that we've seen on the side of the Dragons. It is one of the defenders who was able to, get that yellow and give a penalty up to Neymar for getting that goal as well. Still having the ball on their side on the defensive. Sola going towards the mid. Will be passing it onto the top wing. Mendes with the possession has the opportunity for the cross, but no, he fumbles it a bit, giving it to Neymar again, going for the skill, maybe a lob from behind. He holds on to it and will be passing it back to Danilo, going to Fabian, going inside the box. There is Messi again. He has the ball. He goes for the trick.
Oof.
He is having the ball still in possession. Donnarumma going
Oh
in
my
aggressive.
god.
Mendes is there to defend it, giving it back to Neymar Jr., who has the ball in his possession. Will be intercepted once again by Fabian. Still ball in the possession of Pit Ponies. Messi still having it in his legs. He has it. He might be still fumbling, maybe playing around with Kimpembe a bit. Oh my God. just trying it. Mendes still having the ball in his possession. Fabian giving it back to Messi again, going for the tricks. He still can afford these tricks. Mbappe having the ball. Oh my God, he's just playing around with them at this point. Goes to Fabian again.
Yeesh.
Danilo Soler giving to
Oh,
Neymar. Ah, damn.
that was beautiful. But, well, the possession is still, there's like, you cannot expect Pit Ponies to lose the ball. Just the moment he gets it, it's a total Pit Pony show at this point. But, yeah, I think only 15 minutes remaining for the clock to hit the full time whistle. Messi, the first goal could
Oh,
be it, but his goes towards the pole. Ball still in play for the side of the Dragons, and Neymar just misses this one opportunity which he might had. Messi back with the ball, passes it towards the attacker, Mbappe. But now it's going to be, the position is going to be lost. It's still going to be regained. Hakimi, good pass towards the center, and Mbappe looking for a through ball, but is going to get so badly intercepted. And there comes a counter. Messi and keeper it is, but Messi choose to play with the ball. And one more time, they just lose out an opportunity to score, but I don't think it's now about the score. It's all down, to having the outplay and, finding some nutmegs maybe, because I think that's only left for the entire game. With only 10 minutes remaining, let's see if the Dragons could really put up the first goal for themselves.
yeah, they are trying their best though, trying to go in aggressive towards these midfield fights, and yet
Ooh.
like four people just surrounding him and trying to like wrestle their way into the ball's possession. Still in the legs of Messi. We have the ball, but nope, it's taken back by Sola. Going to Mendes, going back to Neymar, Danilo, Fabian, back to Messi, and will be going towards the bottom wing. Hakimi passing it on to Messi, who will just trip the defender, and Sanchez will be taking it back. Messi having possession of it will be going towards Hakimi again. Marquinhos is there to be on the defensive. Neymar having the ball, going for the back pass into Mendes. Oh, there is only two defenders. They just need to get past the goalkeeper. He is waiting. He goes for something that, oh my
Oh
God.
my god, the bicycle? Not the bicycle now. I mean, what more is left to see? Maybe just a little rainbow? Or maybe even, a free kick goal at this point. But man, that's a complete, like, he's just totally flexing his skills at this position. But expensive interception, yet no foul being called off from the referee. Oh, the 90 minutes is right up. One added extra minute on the clock. And I think potentially Pit Ponies are the one who will be getting away with the first victory. A good pass from the side of
Oh,
Verity, and Mbappe finally gets the first goal before the clock hits the full timer. That is something to start a classic Mbappe celebration. And yep, there comes the full time whistle. It's Dragons who finally managed to get the first goal for themselves. But Pit Ponies have played them. Pit Ponies have shown them, and they have made a statement right here that this isn't going to be a easy, I'll say, group or round robin matchup, especially if you are playing against the side of Pit Ponies. Getting 5 goals for himself in the very first match, I think there's still so much to see. Like there's still another match. The only
hmm.
way we can head over to the third game is if we expect the Dragons to actually win this one game. We are going to move on to the second game, but after witnessing what we saw from the side of Pit Ponies, oh man, that was some game from his side, and we cannot wait to see what the second game would look like. I mean, I'm just sitting here expecting how many number of goals can we just count on our fingers at this moment.
Yeah, but the thing is, in the second half, he mostly just went for the trick shots and like the outplays or like maybe the styling over the opponent rather than going for goals, which I think could have gone to maybe like 10 or so if he actually wanted to hit them. But he was just like giving a bit of respect, just playing it slow, just playing it chill. Just the first game, there's no need to expose a lot of your cards either. And I think Dragons did have a bit of nerves hitting them because it's the first game as well. Right now, I think they kind of figured out how Pit Monies do go about their play style, just going in for the aggressive rushes, passing it onto the wing, having a bit of fumble inside the penalty box itself, hoping for some kind of foul to happen, and just passes it on to one of the players and just goes out playing the keeper as well. I think Dragons might be expecting it. Maybe we can see a bit of change in the formation as well, or the aggression from Dragons could be a bit more. I saw them playing a lot around midfield, but was not able to convert that into through ball towards the penalty box, or like kind of hold on to the defensive line either. I think the midfield area provided a bit of a problem for the Dragon side, and the Pitbulls did actually exploit that to their advantage.
Exactly. I mean, the defensive duties as well, but ponies like didn't give much chance, and dragons as well, even though they had like three opportunities, in the very third one, they managed to come up with a, like a goal.
Hmm.
Previously, I think it was all about, the keeper doing such a great job than the defenders not allowing the players to even, go towards like the D box overall. But
Hmm.
if you give with ponies the possession, I think they can definitely have this conversion rate quite high to themselves. The only
Hmm.
way the Dragons would really want to play this well is by having the possession and, not losing out on some, close passes. Because Pit Pony really, it seems as if, he read the Dragon players like books, and he was
Hmm.
quite accurate with his skills. Even after you consider his defense, Dragons really doing the expected, which seems to be the case for the side of Pit Ponies from his hand. But let's
Yeah,
see how
and
it
a
goes.
lot
I
of
mean,
interceptions as well in the midfield that we saw. Messi going for the interception. I think we had a lot of Solar being intercepted as well. That midfield was where most of the action was happening from both the teams. But during the attack, it is always Pit Ponies going on the aggression, and there was no way that Dragons was going to stop them. But now, since they kind of figured out how it works, I think, like I said before, maybe a small change in how they want this defensive line to be, or like how they are planning on going to a player one-on-one. Just not losing possession in the midfield is going to help so much towards the Dragons cause, and maybe just starting out the game with 1-0 could help their morale out as well.
exactly, but well, let's see how the second game goes on. Because as we can see, we have the standard jersey onto the side of Big Ponies at this position. So yeah, Big Ponies, I'd love to see how it goes for them. Let's see who has the kickoff though. Okay, so the kickoff is for the Dragons now. And the Dragons are all set to take up Pit Ponies in the second game. Let's see what's going to happen. Sanchez passes it down towards Messi. Messi with a great through. But Neymar somehow misses a shot, and that's what is going to give a counter attack as Messi is with the run. But there is a foul being called off, but still Messi going on with the advantage, passes it towards center, but only to get intercepted. And now the ball is back with the side of the Dragons. Messi, a good pass towards him. Mbappe looking for options, still has the ball in hand, but the card is going to be given to the captain of the Dragons.
Yeah, and we still have the corner being taken. It is a short corner being taken by Neymar. Will be passing it on to Messi. Back to Fabian. Will be back to Fabian again. Neymar maybe looking to go for the cross, but no, another back pass onto Messi. Will try again. Back to Fabian. Back to Mbappe. Will go for the shot, but will be finding the hands of the defender.
Oh,
Still
Mbappe
having
with
a
the
lot
fake.
of. Oh my god, a lot of skill being done inside the box itself, and it is the first goal of this game.
Oh man, Pit Ponies again proving himself why he is to be feared, and he is definitely, going too crazy once he gets the ball. But Dragons this time, a good counter to that, like instantly after the kickoff, he was looking quite good. But Pit Ponies now with Mbappe, Mbappe can go for a
Ooh.
through ball. Neymar, he fakes once, but he is gonna miss it as the keeper does a great job. Donnarumma, but manages to deny it, and there comes a counter. This time Messi. Mbappe passes it back towards Mendes. Messi with the ball. Neymar, a great pass towards Verratti. Mbappe passes it back towards Messi, but look after the defensive duties been so well done from the side of the Pit Ponies, and still Pit Ponies is gonna manage to intercept and bring back the advantage to themselves.
Yeah, and somehow, again, like we did mention, they keep losing possession in the midfield. It does not look that good for Dragons, but still on the aggression is going to be Mbappe, back to Neymar, still skilling inside the goalpost, and that's going to be Donnarumma having it in his hands. The pass also intercepted back to Mbappe. This could be another counter attack back by Messi. Again, still holding the outside of the box. Back to Fabian. Will be trying, but he does have a yellow. He will have to play it a bit safe. Or, oh, never mind. Danilo, back to Messi, back to Fabian, back to Mbappe, who is inside and will go for the post. It is just going to miss from the left side, just by a hair's breadth.
Oh man, that's gonna hurt. But I mean, they still have the lead though, like a 1-0 scoreline. That's still a good
Hmm.
lead, to be honest.
Yeah,
But
Dragons is. I feel like Dragons are losing possession a lot in the midfield. They really can't hold on to it. They did go for the aggressive, but still, that midfield is proving to be a lot of problems for them.
exactly. But well, the match is gonna resume quite soon. A little pause just to fix the formation, maybe, or to fix the mental reset. Now
Or
the
maybe a
goal
substitution.
kick. I mean, the substitute hasn't been called yet, but here we go. Even in the goal kick, the position is going to be gained back from the side of Pit Ponies and just one shot away. But Daniel Roma, a good save, and there goes towards the corner kick. Neymar with the corner, a good pass. Fabian just wanted to go in, but Neymar has to still get some. He needs to open the field a bit. Great pass, Fabian with the ball, but he's going to get defended. So well defended from the side of the Dragons now.
Yeah, Marquinhos already has a yellow to his name. He will have to play safe though, but I did go for the tackle there, not call for the foul, but does lose possession again in the midfield to the side of Pit Ponies. Neymar Jr. having the ball to himself will be fumbling around with the defender as well. That is an injury, but it does not face him. He does go for the goal.
Injured player
And
goes.
Ruiz, yeah, he does not care for the injury. He just wants the goal.
I
Ruiz
mean,
takes
imagine
a
like
kick.
an injured player actually goaling. Like that's insane. Like a player being injured and still manages to score. Messi passes it on towards Fabian. Passes it back towards Messi. Fabian with the ball. Go
Does he have
through
two
ball.
injured?
Neymar in the middle.
I think he
Let's
has
see,
two
Messi,
injured.
good skills. And there goes Neymar with the pass, but
Ah,
Messi is
damn.
going to get the ball in the net. And that's the third goal. 30 minutes and already 3 goals up for the side of Pit Ponies.
I think Pit Ponies have two injured, one being Ruiz and one being Fabian. I think they have two injured currently. And still, again, losing possession in the midfield is not going to look good for them. 3-0. Currently, the score 15 minutes left for this half to come to an end. Are they looking for another 5-0? But no, that is an offside
Offside.
being called. Ooh, just barely misses on that interception. Messi did try for it, but will be missing out on it this time around. Mbappe holding onto the ball for now, will be passing it back to Messi. Again, losing possession to Sola, going back to Neymar, will be giving it to Fabian, who will recover somehow and will be passing it on to Messi, which is not an offside this time around. Has an opportunity for a pass, which will be done, but will lose possession inside the box. And another back pass by Messi will find the midfielder. Fabian taking it, giving it back to Hakimi, Danilo, and intercepted by Sola, giving it back to Messi, getting the possession for the side of the Dragons.
Ball back with Dragons. And Dragons looking at least for some goal. But now there comes the interception. And a great pass from Messi towards the side of Mbappe. Could go real the wing play. Messi once again towards wing, looking for options in the middle, but chooses to pass back. These short passes are really being a great cure, especially if you're playing on the other side of him. But a great back pass misses it. Mendes is going to get the interception, passes it all the way ahead to Neymar. But Neymar Jr. is not at such a great spot. But now this is an ideal pass for him. Just two defenders to beat. There comes a pass. Mbappe, one more defender. Oh, he rolls around with the ball, but only to get tackled from Fabian on the other hand, waiting for him. And now it's Messi and Mbappe who are on a roll. 3-0 already with only 3 minutes remaining. Can we see another goal before the first half ends? Because I think team, Pit Ponies have already proven themselves what he is really capable of. And this might be the one final play. Messi, a good run for him. Finally passes it back
Uh,
towards Neymar and an in swing from him. And the fourth goal of the first half in the second game. Pit Ponies almost here to close down the entire series on a 2-0 with only 45 minutes remaining. Let's see if that could be a counter from the side of the Dragons, who, if they want to stay alive in the series, they really need to come up with all like 5 goals in just 45 minutes.
Yeah, and again, he goes back onto the skill game. He is confident. He is really happy with where he's been. Oh, going for the run. The sprint will just barely miss it. And Neymar, having the ball, will be giving it back to Mendes, passing it down to the other wing. Kimpembe back to Hakimi, passing it on to the midfielder. Virati having it in his legs, giving it back again to Hakimi. Maybe going for a through ball could be the option, but no. Another pass into Mbappe, finding Neymar Jr. in between three defenders. He is going to get surrounded. He will be playing with the ball, but will lose possession. Fabian will be taking it back. Messi having it. Back to Neymar. Finding Mendes in the bottom wing, will be going for the through ball, but again fails to find Mbappe, who was a bit far away and was not able to sprint there in time. Messi having the ball, just going for the battle again. Will go for the push. No advantage called. But the player will be down. Going again. Is it the first goal? No. Again, losing possession inside the box is not looking good for the side of Dragons. Neymar Jr. again going for the counter attack. Will again just fumble with the ball in the midfield. Losing possession. Back to Dragons. Back to Pit Ponies again.
Pit Ponies this time looking a bit promising. Messi with the attack, but the ball is going to be stolen away. Verratti passes in the midfield. Sanchez. Still, the ball is in the favor of the Dragons. The Dragons really had this one chance, but the keeper just drives in, jumps in the heavy high position. Neymar with a good low pass, and I think that should be it, isn't it? Mbappe just two defenders to beat, but good defensive duties been maintained from the side of Pit Ponies, and let's see how it goes, because the ball is back with Dragons, and Neymar, he just misses his pass up, doesn't get it in the ideal position. Pit Ponies, Fabian passing it out towards the right wing. Hakimi, good pass towards center. Messi, there comes the deception right again from the side of the Dragons, but the Dragons did desperately need a goal at this position.
Yeah, going for the offside trap there might be a good option. He does try for it, but chooses otherwise. Going in aggressive, Neymar does have the chance, but will lose possession inside the box once again. This has been the story all along. This is what we've been seeing so far. But somehow Dragons not able to find the back of the net. It's been 65 minutes, but maybe this is the time. But no, he managed to get his fingertips right on the tip of the ball and denying that goal for now. But Messi is still in a pretty aggressive spot. He is having an opportunity. Passes back to Neymar, back to Hakimi, back to he loses possession again. But this is the time for the counter attack. Neymar fumbles with the ball. He will lose possession. He will lose it again. Back to oh my god. It goes back again to Pit Ponies. Still the midfield fight happening over here in the bottom wing, the left wing. There is Mendes. There's going to be Neymar again having the ball. Has the opportunity. Is still playing with the ball. Just wanting to skill them all the way to death. He is trying, but he will be losing his footing. He will be falling on the ground and losing possession as well to the side of Dragons once again.
Dragons, they did manage to get the ball back, but only to lose out in the midfield at the half line. And now it's Pit Ponies. Oh, Mbappe, good jiggle with it, but he misses his only chance to move on with the fifth goal. But not a problem, right? You have still 16 minutes down the clock. Verratti, he's going to get intercepted. And the Pit Ponies, it's going to be Neymar who has the ball. Misses his chance from Hakimi. Good pass in the center. There goes the pass on to the side of Neymar Jr. Mbappe passes it on towards Fabian. Messi with the ball, going on for a run, looking for one final chip shot. He beats the keeper but doesn't manage to get the ball in the net, as it just gets deflected from the edge of the nails of keeper, and that's going to be a missed attempt from Neymar. Still, great start for the side of Team Pit Ponies, but with only final 12 minutes, I think Pit Ponies would really be glad to know that the first game here at the Welsh Esports League, sponsored by Apprenticeships Wales, is going to be won by him, and that's a great start, ideally for a round-robin format. But still, let's see what the remaining 10 minutes have for us, as a great pass comes in towards the side of Messi, but he expects it towards the center, and keeper, no problem for him to save it.
Yeah, Neymar Jr. is still going on the attack again. Will be finding Mendes through two defenders. Is in a very good spot to actually find one of the players inside the box. He will be finding Neymar, who will try to skill his way inside, but Donnarumma is there a bit too close to find it in his hands and will be going on for the counter attack. But the return through ball again, just fumbled in the midfield, will not find the player. going for a header. Oh my God, they just bump heads. But Verratti is the one ending up with the ball for now. Mbappe again having the ball. Can he at least just find the back of the net for one time? Is the question. Neymar Jr. going for the trick. Oh, tries it. He has a player right in the left wing, but Danilo goes on to the mid. There is Mbappe again. No one to beat. He can go for a pass, but tries to go for a lob instead and will find the defender's face. Will be passed down back to Neymar Jr. Will be finding Mbappe back to Neymar. Again, these short passes are kind of working. Just the long throughs are being intercepted quite a lot. The goalkeeper just pushing in. Oh, trying to find it. He goes for a shot. He was missing it again. Hakim just having it and tricking it inside a very, very crucial spot. Will be successful though. But finding Messi again, a very good long pass. But Neymar will hold on
Full
to it.
time
90
whistle.
minutes and 4-0 is your final score. And our game score is 2-0 in favor of Pit Ponies.
What a start for the Sahara team Pit Ponies as they managed to get away with the first game, a 2-0 start for them. And I don't think we could have asked for a better start of this entire tournament. Teams really need to consider that Pit Ponies are here not just with some skills, but with a lot of experience and with a lot of, I'll say desperation for a big run in the entire tournament. But with that, I think it's pretty much the first game which we are done for today. Second game is also going to be, live on stream for you guys. It's going to be Swans who will be taking up the Puffins. Now, unlike the first game, which we saw, the Dragons totally getting annihilated from the start of Pit Ponies. Let's see what's going to happen because Pit Ponies, they went all in. It was like, they were just looking for more and more goals in the first half while just playing it a bit, slow in the second half, just trying to make sure that how they could really experiment with their strats. But yeah, let's see. Like, what do you have to say about the first game?
Yeah,
Like, Pit
we have a
Ponies.
small correction though. It will be Pit Ponies once again fighting it off against the Artists. And that will be the second game that we will be seeing today. That'll be a second best of three.
Oh,
Pit Ponies again is at an all-time high. Is it an all-time peak of morale? Just killing is like the first half is where I have to play. The first half is where I need to get the lead. Like 5-0 in the first game, like 4-0 in the second game, not even going for the goals. He just goes for the trick shots. If he lands it, it's a good one. If he does not, he just goes for the defense. All the interceptions very on point, all the possessions, all the passes very on point. No offsides called for Pit Ponies either. And the positioning itself will give him the advantage. And maybe the Artists might put an end to the Pit Ponies' reign in this 2-0 victory against the
I
Dragons.
mean, yep. But let's see, like the artist it is going to be who will be playing up against Pit Ponies. Let's hope they're all ready for it because Pit Ponies, they're feeling it at this point. They're really being quite dominant. And I think with this, given this current form of them, I think this could be another, like a great series for them. So before we hop on to the next series, we'll be taking a quick short break. You guys stick around with us. We'll see you guys on the other side.
Welcome back to Welsh Esports League, sponsored by Apprenticeship Wales. We are doing FIFA 23 today. Our first best of threes was just like a one-sided massacre, so to speak. The Dragons was Pit Ponies, and Pit Ponies took it in a very, very, very convincing 2-0 game. And you are in the English casting desk with Arun Jerry and Tarun. Afan?
Yep, I mean, this is the second game which we'll be soon adding into. Let's see which team it's going to be because, eventually the first game went pretty one sided. To be honest, it was like pretty interesting to see how Team Pit Ponies really were prepped up. But now they are going up against the team artists. Now, already we have seen, Pit Ponies go on and showcase what their true caliber, true potential is in the very first match. So the artists really need to be as creative as the artists to really come up and outplay Pit Ponies at this position. Because Pit Ponies, if they get another victory for today, I think for this week they're looking too good enough to be at the top positions. And I think for these round robin formats, you need to, I don't know about winning maximum, but definitely need to not lose any. Maybe a draw can still be affordable than just, keeping to lose some of your games.
Yeah, I
So I
feel like
genuinely want to
taking
know,
the lead, taking the lead early on, I think actually helps your cause during a round robin format. Like for now, imagine if I'm the Pit Ponies, I'll be in a very like happy place. Like no need for a lot of tension, no need a lot of pressure either. You can just hold it off, and maybe again, if they are able to win against the artists as well, I think Pit Ponies are going to look really, really strong and very happy as well with what results they will be achieving in this week. And artists actually they'll be coming from a fight against Goats F23, and that was the game that artists were playing right before, just when Pit Ponies was the Dragon was going on, and we will be getting the results of that very soon as well. But I think, like, okay, never mind. What do you think Pit Ponies are gonna do, or like, what are your predictions for the scores?
I think Pit Ponies in the starting 30 minutes, they really go for some score. They really want to read the opponents because, that's how they've really been playing. The first half, it's like they get at least 3-0 to 4-0. And maximum what we have seen in the second half is them being just having, the fun around, having the flexes, having, those possessions and just putting the opponent player in a very annoying position. So it's especially very difficult for you to play up against Pit Ponies, but it was just the first game. We can't conclude that Pit Ponies might be the ones who will just keep on dominating or consistently performing at that state against every opponent. Because now we have the artist right here.
Mhm.
So artists for them potentially the second game of today, and let's see if they have came back just from a victory. The confidence level for both of these teams is going to be pretty much on an equal number. When you scale it. So is it going to be Pit Ponies? Is it going to be the side of the artists? We'll have to see as we will be heading into the game quite soon.
Yeah, I think again it's the first half that actually counts for Pit Ponies. They go in like with full power and then slowly just toy with the opponent, just running circles around them. And we saw it happening to Dragons, but maybe the artist will give them a run for their money, or maybe they are just another set of crazy people who just go in full on aggressive. Maybe just, I don't know, counters the style of Pit Ponies, just shuts them down in the first half, forcing Pit Ponies to actually play properly in the second half for once. Maybe.
Exactly. But for now, let's directly head over to the game as the second match is going to be all set, which is going to be Pit Ponies going up against the side of none other than the artists. And there comes a kickoff. Let's see how this match goes.
Okay, and we have Mendes with the possession, going for Sola, going for Neymar. Again, this midfielder taking a lot of time to get through. Messi passing it down to Hakimi, back to Mendes, who will be intercepting the pass into the penalty box. Kimpembe will be passing it on to Hakimi, back to Danilo in the midfield, going it for a long pass back to Mbappe. Maybe back to the right wing on top, but nope, intercepted by Sola again. Goes for a slight tackle, but will be missing it out. Mbappe will be there, just lying on the floor without nothing to count for it. Sola, tries to the pass, but Mendes again comes to the rescue of his team. Messi having the ball, but nope, fumbles it once again. Messi going in, goes for a long through again, but barely just makes it. Donnarumma will get his chest onto the ball.
Yup, and that's the ball for the start of the artist. The artist still looking for them to get the clearance right here. But with ponies, their defensive has been looking too great. Oh, a nice pass, but it's going to be intercepted from the defenders. And now the ball is back with the side of it ponies, where Messi is holding it off. But what? That's an expensive miss. And the pass comes through as it's going to be the first goal. With ponies is going to be the one who will concede a goal. And the artists start the match off with the first goal. This is where we are talking now.
Yeah, and the first half not looking that easy, not looking that spicy for the side of Pit Pony so far. But we have goes for the
Ooh, a long
shot from
range attempt.
outside the box, but just barely again. Just manages to get his gloves on. Yeah, just managed to get his gloves on the ball and will be going for the corner, which will be taken off by Messi all the way. Just running. He's now halfway through. He's now all the way through to the other end of the post as well. But maybe the cross. Nope. Oh, nice defense by Kimpembe, and we'll be passing it back to Mbappe. Will get the throw in onto Hakimi and the possession as well back on the side of the Pit Ponies. Fabian going back to Danilo, passing it top to the right wing. Hakimi trying to just baffle Mendes, but not successful in doing so. Neymar Jr. Again just fumbling the pass, and Fabian still having the ball. Will be back to Danilo. Maybe the right wing is open. Oh, yep. There we go. Hakimi having the ball. Will be going for the cross,
Oh,
but a
nice long
bit too
range.
close. Yeah, a bit too
Exactly.
close to the post.
Like the keeper comes in between, the lob, but now Pitponi is back with the ball, and yeah, Pitponi is the one with the lead of 1-0, so they got nothing to worry about. They still have 25 minutes remaining for the game of the first half, indeed. But Neymar Jr., he just plays with the players so well. But the moment they get just near towards the D box, that's where they just completely lose on their control. And ball once again back with ponies. It's Mbappe just slowly, steadily taking the ball into the middle. It's Messi. Good pass on the center, but still the defensive duties were done so well from the side of the artist. And now the artists, they really desperately need an equalizer at this position. Because just in the starting 15 minutes, we got a goal being conceded, and that was Team Pit Ponies with the lead. Messi gets defended so well from the side of the artist, and Danilo passing up towards the side of Mbappe. No player towards any attacking side, but still Danilo passes it on to Neymar, and Neymar passes it back towards Mbappe. Mbappe with some skills, a good pass onto the side of Hakimi, but Hakimi looking for options. Neymar in the D box is getting chased from two defenders. The charge is looking quite good. Back to Mbappe, goes for a long range attempt, but the defensive duties are going to be done. And there comes the goal kick, I believe.
No, that was a foul call just outside the box and will be taken back to the side of Pit Ponies with a 1-0 lead. I think they're looking to widen the gap to be in that comfortable position. They want to be skilling all the way in the second half, but that pass will
Oh,
be missing
nice
its mark.
defense.
Mendes will be there right in the flight path of that ball. Messi, going for the skill, but Hakimi, a bit off the mark. Danilo still back in possession for the side of Pit Ponies, has it on Neymar. Artist going in aggressive. Messi still trying to thwart the defense. Oh my god, a nice block coming from the defense. Again, Messi with the ball goes
Oh, the
for the
swing.
wide swing, but will miss it by just a bit.
I mean, that curve shot, oof, you gotta watch it again, man. But now with only 10 minutes remaining down the clock, let's see what's gonna happen as team pit ponies. Any day for them, and they have the lead, but the offside being called off, and it's gonna be a free kick as team artists take back the possession. They have the ball, but Neymar, he just like hurry ups a bit, and that's now the clone Neymar making a run with only the defender and the keeper to beat, and Mbappe
Oh!
with the classic finish, just a touch to give the direction for the ball. And there comes the second goal right before the timer hits the 40th minute. We already are seeing 2-0 score, and the artist just being chased down and completely being dominated from yet another team, which is Pit Ponies. Oh my god, how big of a game is it gonna be? How big of a day is it gonna be for the side of Pit Ponies? Hakimi intercepts, passes it towards Messi, but Messi with a weak pass is just gonna give away the ball towards the artist. But still, they are only few minutes down before the halftime whistle goes on. Neymar and Messi, some good passes between them, but it's only to, Kimpembe taking the ball back for himself and giving Pitponis another chance. Mbappe, great run for him. Gets the ball back, passes it towards Messi. Might want to pass on towards the side of Fabian. Fabian gives it back to Danilo. Solar. The defense looks very, very strong. And the time has totally been brought up as the first half is going to be done. Just look after the possession from the side of Pit Ponies. But I do see a ray of hope for the side of the artist because now artist knows, how well of a player Pit Pony is. So if he really want to get a kill or you want to really get him down, he really needs to make sure that he cannot afford to build any mistake or, just needs to just reform his formations as well.
Yeah, I feel like Pit Ponies will not be going for the strict shot this time around. I think that they feel artists are a bit more a difficult team to play against. Looking at the score line, it was 5-1. I mean, it was 5-0 in the first half. In the beginning, it was 4-0 in the second game. And now it's 2-0, which shows just how much pressure artists are giving the side of Pit Ponies. Going for the free kick, it could be an opportunity for the side of artists to actually start their score in this game. Maybe nope. Does not go for the kick. Goes for the short pass. Will be intercepted. Mbappe going. Never mind. It is offside. That is Marquinhos again going back to Sola, back to Neymar. This is a good counter attack. Pass it on to the left wing. Mendes having the ball with him. Tries to just play around, but no. Goes for a pass back to Danilo. Back to Danilo once again. Giving it to Messi on the wing, and he just towards the keeper, getting it into 3-0. What a shot coming from Messi.
Exactly, and with that, let's see how it goes. Mbappe. Oh, the 3-0 scoreline is already up, but now the ball with Mbappe and team artist still looking for some ways to get towards the opponent's field and at least get themselves the first on board. But Mbappe, good skill in the wing. Neymar gives it towards the center. Danilo gives the ball back towards Fabian, and now Neymar with a good position. But the defense is just too perfect. And there we go with the corner. Corner comes in. Fabian looking for a long range attempt, but now he is going to be just intercepted towards Verratti. And the artist, let's hope if he gets any options, a good lob pass, but there are two defenders to charge him up. And that's where Kimpembe is going to come in. Okay, still the artist. Four defenders. I think this looks pretty doable. Hakimi goes on for the long range attempt, but keeper is too well positioned himself. And that's going to be another shot on attempt, but probably an easier save for himself.
Yeah, Danilo still trying to just pass it through, but will not be able to do so. Neymar Jr. having the ball is running just right through the middle, will be intercepted again by Danilo, but a very good slide tackle coming from the side of Artis. Verratti having the ball, giving it to Messi again. That is an offside position. Will not go for it. What a wide swing! That is a shot coming from the side of Messi. 3-1 being the score, and what a goal we are seeing from the side of Artis. But Mbappe closely goes in, just a goal for a goal, and what a shot again! Back-to-back goals, just 30 seconds apart. Wow.
Beautiful, just beautiful for these players. And with that, I think we are in for a long game. That was not the goal we could have expected, but Neymar Jr. steals the ball away, and Mbappe here to make a statement with a 5-1 scoreline. There's no turning down the side of Team Pin Ponies.
Yeah, goodness. He's like, no, why is it only a 2 lead? No, I need more. He just goes in like a crazy, secures 2 goals back to back with a quick succession. I think there's 2 minutes apart also, both with Mbappe and in a very, very solid fashion as well. Vitinha will pass to Verratti, going to Messi again. The left wing looking open, but not going for the pass yet. Verratti back to Neymar. In the middle will be easy pickings for Donnarumma, who does go for the pass on to Hakimi once again. Back to Fabian, back to Messi, still playing around the midfield. Danilo, back to Sola. A bit long on the pass, will be intercepted by Mendes once again.
Exactly, but now with only 20 minutes remaining, let's see how things are really going to go. The ball is still in the favor of the side of team, none other than Artis, but the corner is going to be conceded for Pit Ponies. The artist, let's see if they could convert this corner into a goal. The three attackers, and there comes the corner. But Messi is going to get the ball back. Pit Ponies is going to get the possession. And Messi is looking for the run. He beats the first defender. I don't know what's wrong with the artist. No player charging him up quite right. They're just giving the respect towards Pit Ponies. And now Pit Ponies been given the space which he's really looking forward for.
Oh, just barely missing the line. Messi just playing with his food. At this point, oh my god, it's just a lot of dribbles. We see Messi being the god he is, but thwarted by the defender, but taken back possession. And back again. Verratti still having it in his hands. And back to Mendes on the top of midfield. There's Verratti. Back to Neymar, who was waiting in the center, will be tackled by the defense and will be fouled as well. That will give him a bit of time, maybe, to make some change-ups in his roster. And the artists are down by 4 goals at 78 minutes into the game.
Exactly. But now with that, let's see how things are going to go on. Because after the pause, I do expect some changes. Yeah, the substitutes have been called in. Free kick for the side of the artist, but it was too long. But the long range attempt there, that's a goal. No way, that's a goal for the side of Itana. And that is one of the most incredible shots I've ever seen. That was at least 50 yards long, and still he manages to get the ball in the net, beats the keeper, beats at least 7 defenders. And oh my god, the artist, you gotta be kidding me at this point. Messi, 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 and that is one of the greatest plays from the greatest players. Oh man, let's see how things are gonna go. The art is really feeling the confidence at this position. This is gonna mean the series is gonna go potentially wrong. Neymar Jr. with the attack, but Mbappe is drained down to his stamina, and Neymar passes it back towards the side of the midfield. Makile passes it towards Verratti. Once again, the ball is there with the outer shoulder, but he has the shot, just not right on the top left corner. And with only 5 final minutes, Mbappe just enjoying the jiggle right there. And team, none other than Pit Ponies. One final play for them as only 4 minutes remains. Mbappe goes for the rainbow, but just slams the ball in the opponent's, position. Just gets, he just misses a bit, and there comes Neymar from the side of the flies. And artist once again looking quite good. Neymar Jr. Oh, the flick from him is insane, but only to give away the ball to his opponent player. But this is a bad one, and this is a power shot. But even after having the power shot, it just wasn't right on target. He just did it a little soon.
Yeah, that was offside. He was very, very way off the mark and a bit too close to the post, so to speak. But Mbappe almost dead on stamina, and we have Mendes with the possession, will easily just tackle Mbappe, taking it for himself. Neymar Jr. having it, going for the long pass. Kimpembe will be putting an end to this reign of 5-2, being the final score after the first game against Artists and Pit Ponies, with Pit Ponies taking the lead of 3 goals so far. But I think Pit Ponies did have a bit of trouble in the early game. They were like waiting, and not able to widen the lead as much as they expected. I think they were going for maybe a 4-0, but had to end with a 2-0. And 1 goal scored by Artists flipped the switch in the head. Just 30 seconds, and 2 of them back to back. Both Mbappe just slams it onto the back of the net, and that was just phenomenal. And what about that free kick, though?
I mean, just insane stuff, isn't it? But let's see how things are really going to go on, as we'll be still starting things up with the second game, as the kickoff is going to come in quite soon. But man, you got to really give it up towards the side of Pit Ponies, man. Like, Pit Ponies have been really proving themselves at this position. Like, the way the domination is coming in, the way they're gaining the momentum. I mean, the artist with those 2 goals, really incredible, but I don't think it's just right enough. It means, like, Pit Ponies is just an unstoppable demon at this point. A monster right there, just not ready to, wait before the goal comes in. Once again, the first half was pretty dominating, but second half came towards, like a 3-2 scoreline. Now we will be heading over to the second game, which is going to be there between the side of Team Pit Ponies, who will be up against the artist. One final play potentially, but if the artist wins it, we might go to another one. And if it's a draw, then yeah, the first golden goal for today, which we'll see.
Yeah, I think the last game artists were just warming up. It took the second half for them to get into gear. But maybe this time, if they put the aggression in a bit earlier, I think they can give Pit Ponies a run for the money as well. But Neymar, again, just dribbling his way. One defender, two defender. He does not even care. Goes for the third one, goes for a wide swing. But Don Roma, with a huge dive, will be defending it for now. But for how long can he keep that ball out is a question. Messi going in for the counter attack. He has the ball in his possession around the right wing. A good through ball onto Fabian, will miss it out. Marquinhos there to defend it for now. Mendes passing it to Messi, back to Fabian. Back to the midfield again, gets intercepted by the clone, and Neymar having the ball with him will be intercepted again by Hakimi. A lot of fights happening right by the penalty box. No fouls yet, but I think a bit of aggression shown from both the teams.
Yep, exactly. But let's see how things really go on as now ball is with the side of the artist and just look after Mbappe, just enjoying his company with the ball. But yeah, his team really waiting for him. That's gonna be Hakimi in the edge of the like a wing. Fabian going on for the long range attempt, but only to miss it. And now Pit Ponies, they are really back with the ball. Let's see if they could really come up with a good run out of when Messi passes away on towards Neymar. A good pass towards Mendes. Some good skills on the D box. Neymar still having the position, but he mispasses and fumbles away as Fabian gets it. But they are just not going to maintain it for too long. It's Messi with the ball. Messi misses it, but now Messi from the side of Team Artist is going to be right up. There comes Fabian, who passes on towards Mendes in the wing. And yup, the ball is back with the side of Messi. He needs to come up with the run, but he doesn't choose to go with one. Fabian with the ball. The position looks so good from the side of Team Artis in this match.
Yeah, a good pass again to switch up the wing, but will be intercepted by Mendes onto a throw in and gives time for the defenders to make their way into. Oh, solidifying their position here. Hakimi still with the possession, goes for the cross, goes for a kick, and
Oh my god, what?
oh my god. Ektike with the goal for the side of the artist, and that is the first one in this match so far. Artists, again, like I said, have gotten to gear, might prove to be a bit difficult for Pit Ponies to be like very chill and very easy going this time. I think they are going to be a bit more troubled this time around compared to game number one.
Let's see how it goes. Oh, a long
Ooh.
range attempt, but Donnarumma just saves it with himself being positioned right in the center of the net. Neymar, a good pass on to Messi, but he chooses to play on the right wing as Hakimi runs away with the ball. Fabian, oh, he wanted to find Neymar, but only to lose the advantage which he could have conquered. Still, Team Pit Ponies is one goal down. You often don't see Pit Ponies down on any goal, but the artists, they really need to at least conserve this one goal lead which they have. In case they lose out this advantage, I think this is a pretty much of a bad state for them. But now Team Pit Ponies looks in a very great spot. Neymar Jr. with the ball. The skills are pretty great, but only to lose out towards Marquinhos and Mbappe. Team Art is still looking good, and they are just not ready to give them the position. But still, Neymar Jr. manages to bring back the advantage. Mbappe just one shot away. Can Team Artist really wait to save it? No, it's not the case. Back again, ball is with the side of Mbappe,
Oh,
and keeper is just left standing and watching as the ball passes right next to him for the goal. And that's the equalizer which Team Bet Ponies were looking for.
yeah, the goalkeeper was not expecting it at all. It just went in like a rocket from his side, and it is Pit Ponies again, just opening their account for now with a very good pass as well. Back down to Messi. He has an opportunity to go for the swing. He will go for it, but Donnarumma with a huge dive will be saving it for now onto a corner on the left wing this time. I think again, artists, what they do is bring out the potential inside Pit Ponies. Somehow, when they score a goal, Pit Ponies say, "Yep, I'm done with this. I need to flip the switch. I need to get serious." And they go in, they conquer, they just get that goal. And I think this corner could be converted into one as well. And maybe they will be looking to get the lead in the first half, because we haven't seen them lose out so far during these first halves. At least with 2-goal lead, that's when they are chill. That's when pit ponies are in their stride and goes in for it. But Mbappe will be losing possession inside the box, taken by Verratti again. And back to Hakimi. A lot of white shirts being seen, and there's 100 people to pass it to. Never mind.
Yep. Often we didn't see these outsides, from today, but Farley, artists, having the outside, but still not able to make the most out of
Oh,
his
that
position
pass.
yet. Messi, somehow the pass which he received wasn't the ideal way to do so. But anything was, oh, look at the pass from the side of Fabian, and
Yeah.
what? A great dive from the keeper, and the keeper does his job so well to maintain the equalizer that should potentially have been the goal. But now the problem is still right up, as Team Pit Ponies is having the ball, having the possession, and still creating so much pressure in the middle. Mbappe with a good flip, but he is going to pass it on a little back. He knows he has 6 minutes remaining. Potentially a 2-1 scoreline could really come in, but this is going to be a corner kick. Once again, Neymar chooses to go for the short pass, gives his toss onto the side of Messi, and Messi is just
Oh,
walking in. He's just fooling around with the entire team of the side of Team Artist, and actually, he even tries to beat down the keeper, but there wasn't any player for him to get himself an assist and the second goal. With 3 minutes remaining, Fabian gives back Messi, and Messi this time beats the keeper, and there
oh.
comes the goal. Neymar, that is nasty. And that is the 2-1 which we were talking about before the first half.
Yeah, and that lead again. One more rocket being fired in, but no, artists are still not out. They have the ball in the aggression. Just a minute left, maybe a bit of overtime as well. But is it enough? This will be the last attempt, and that is going to be the end of the first half. 2-1. And the artists will be losing out on 1 goal in this first half, with the side of pit ponies again holding on to the lead. The first half is always their turf. There's no way they're dethroning pit ponies during this first half. And 2-1, the scoreline does prove it as well. The second half, let's see how eventful it's going to be this time around.
Exactly. I mean, the second half, I think, is going to be pretty much interesting because Artist actually started off the match with the lead. But now they managed to just give it away. Mbappe with just a solo run only to beat the keeper, but the defender just comes in the nick of the time when the ball was about to land on the goal line. And what a great save, man. Team Artists really got that good stuff in them. But now back again with Neymar, a great pass. I think it's just Messi back to
Oh,
Mbappe, but that's not even an offside. It's a clean goal. It's a well calculated goal. And man, there's no stopping Pit Ponies at this point. He's just a goat at this moment, I believe. Because just look at his play, man. Just look at the way he's been playing with PSG and each and every player, using the most out of Neymar, Mbappe, and Messi. And with that, the 3-1 scoreline is right up there. A great lob towards the side of Mendes. Passes it back towards Solar. There comes Neymar Jr. Fabian just wanted to get the ball somehow towards Mbappe so that he comes up with the finish. But that's not the case. Team Artists still have a good, decent, I'll say 35 minutes remaining for himself. But the slide and tackle is just good. And I hope if the tackle did not just injure his player.
no, I think it's just a quick foul, and there won't be any cards being shown. Maybe just a small warning. Uh, but pit ponies, though, that 2-goal lead now will be a bit hard. But that's Solar coming in and Mendes being substituted out, but not coming in, and Hakimi being substituted out. Mukiele going in and Ruiz going out. That's 3 substitutions that we are seeing right now. But Neymar Jr. again with the possession with a very, very good through ball. But the goalie is a bit out of position, is
Oof,
able
the
to take it
chip.
back. Just barely makes it back and gets his hands on it. But Mbappe again with the possession steal goes for Neymar, goes to the corner, and goes for Messi. That is another goal going the way of Pitporis, and I think this might be the end for them. It's such a huge lead. It's 4-1 with 60 minutes into the game. There's not a lot of time for them to come back into it, and they're still mid possession being held by Juan Bernat and Donnarumma I think he's thinking on where to give the ball to.
Exactly. I mean, he's like, at least I've tried at least 10 many strats, 10 many ways to get the ball towards the opponent's D box. But the art is still not losing hope. This is what I love about this team. And now, once again, the run is out,
Uh,
but an outside. And that's going to give the ball on the hands of the artist. But Solar, a miss pass from the side of Team Artist. And that's going to be pretty expensive as it's Neymar just playing with the ball. He is doing what he's best at, confusing the defenders. Oh, and he tackles one of the defenders right there. Outplays another defender. Just Neymar stuff
yeah,
happening, but the defender is going to be annoyed.
yeah.
And there
Neymar
comes
gets
the
kicked in the
outside.
face.
Well. Mbappe is still with the ball. Oh, he's
Yeah.
just doing what Neymar is best at, but no problem. Just a warning being issued from the referee. First goal kick. This
Oh.
could be potentially an in swing. Look after how the keeper is so far away. But how is he going to manage to beat down Neymar and Mbappe together?
Oh.
There comes a ball, and oh, it
Yo!
misses it. It
Just
would have been a good
barely.
goal right there.
Yo, just barely misses it out. And Neymar, though, annoys kicked in the face. Mbappe gets kicked to the ground as well, and it's the defender who gets the warning. And I think Pit Ponies will be happy with what they got. All these passes again. I felt like it was the Dragons that are weak in the midfield, but after this game, I feel it's Pit Ponies being very strong in the midfield, and that might be their strength. Even against artists, they are really, really holding their own in this midfield, and that is where most of these fumbles happen. Again, into the box we go. Neymar Jr. still trying to toy with them. Oh, goes for the chip, but nope,
Rudy,
nope,
man.
nope, nope. Good try on the kick, but not going to help them in this instance. 4-1 being the score, 3 goal lead for the side of Pit Ponies, and now you can see how just toys with his opponents. This is how he plays when he's still. He just goes for the skills.
Oh
And oh
my
my
god,
god,
what? For the
what
second
an
time, he has
angle!
done it. The
Whoa,
artist, two long range goals today, and both from the artist. Oh my god, he doesn't even needs to
goodness.
get the ball in the box, I believe. He's just too good with these shot. Once again, the artist, if he gets the third one, I think this is so doable to bring back to an equalizer. Mbappe just towards the attacking central midfield. But Messi just comes in from behind, snatches the ball away while he still loses it towards Solar. And now the ball is back for the Sada Pit Ponies. 13 minutes down the clock. Oh wow, this is good.
Oh,
This
that
looks
pass.
so good right now. But Neymar Jr. only him and the defenders beats one, looking to beat another one. Yes, is it going to be too successful
Uh,
enough? But Mikli just expected, anticipated him to pass it back towards the Sada Mendes, and now it's going to be Itike with the ball. Oh, this pass really did not win that bad, but it's Messi with the ball right now in the left wing. A good pass onto the side of center. Hakimi intercepts it, and now only 8 minutes remaining. Let's see if we can get a fifth goal for the side of Pit Ponies.
Oh, a good through ball back to Fabian, but that back pass will fail target, but is able to be intercepted. Will be back on the
Oh,
legs of
Mbappe.
Mbappe, going back to Neymar Jr., who is the and he might be kicked in the face once again if he keeps. Oh, wait, no one taking that
Shoulder
ball.
push.
Oh, that was a wild ball, and it was taken by the defense as well. But back in the hands of Pit Ponies, Neymar Jr. still going for these flicks and just playing with the ball, just toying with them.
Oh my
Oh my
god.
god! At
Oh
this
my
point, he just
god.
wants to get a goal as well. But no, he does not. He finds the hands of the keeper, and that is not going to help them. Messi still with the possession. Back to Fabian. Again, the long ball finds the legs of Messi. Is inside the pole. Never mind. That is going to be another corner and maybe taking a shot once again.
Yes,
Messi?
Messi with the ball. Oh, good skills, but is just running away from the keeper right now, doing at his own self, but not an ideal position to be in. But still, the ball is once again back with Messi. Oh, tries to flick the ball over his head towards the back just to make sure that he gets enough space. But with only one extra minute being called off, I think that's pretty much going to be it. One final play. Neymar flicks it over his head, goes for the play. He's just doing what Brazilian players
Ah,
are best at. And now Neymar gets fouled. I think that's going to be a yellow card. That is unfortunate, but
the
one
final
final
shot.
chance, one final
Okay.
shot, and let's see if he could keep beat the ball. 23.8 meters away from the ball. The wind is right there. He has calculated it well. There comes a shot, but he misses the goal post. There comes the full time whistle. What a great play from Team Pit Ponies. And man, he is just proving himself to be some another uprising player in this entire game. I've never seen a player this talented. I've never seen a player with this level of caliber. And oh my god, with 90 minutes already done, I think it's the 90 minutes of nightmare for the opponent team, especially when you're playing up against Pit Ponies. But great game we got to see today here, in this entire tournament. I'm really looking forward to see how the further weeks are gonna go, as Welsh Esports League Week 1 has just begun, sponsored by none other than Apprenticeship Wales, and we'll be looking forward to see how the rest of the weeks go. But today, for the head start, it's Pit Ponies with two massive series win.
Yeah, and I really want to see how they do fare in the late stage of, and I think they will be very happy with securing this 2-0 lead, like so far into the tournament. Just the first day itself, they have solidly secured their position, and I think they'll be happy with what they've done. And I think they will be targeted for that as well, because most of the teams will be wary of how Pit Ponies are playing. That aggression will probably be exploited as well, maybe just taken advantage of also. Maybe a fully defensive line or some kind of playstyle change could I don't know, just maybe make Pit Ponies go haywire. But somehow when the opponent scores, Pit Pony switch goes on and he becomes a crazy man. We saw it, like it's all like 5-1, 5-2, 4-1, 4-0. It's all like in like about 3 goals. There's nothing below. There's like a huge lead as well. Even if you do take the goal difference, I think Pit Ponies will be very happy.
Exactly, but they really need to keep this form for the rest of the entire month ahead, because there are so many more matches remaining for them. But for now, the groups are being topped off from the side of Pit Ponies. The artists still give a good show, but let's hope how the next weeks are gonna go. Do not forget to follow us on our socials at the Welsh Esports League. And with that, we will be signing off. It's Hopcorn alongside Ruin Jerry alongside me. We'll see you guys in the next week. Till then, do follow us on Twitter and all of our social media to be updated. And we'll see you guys in the upcoming week.
Discrimination. It ain't right. I'm not gay.